On behalf of Indiabo, I will appreciate you the more because you have opened our eyes. Rector, you have what it takes. Because when he raised the issue of abomination, I said, very good. Are you now telling the whole world that adding a woman where a man is an abomination? But it's not an abomination that Virgin Mary gave birth to the Savior of the whole world. So being members of the Council, we have done the first, the second, and the third screening, and all of them are now included as members of the Council. 16 of them we have a sort of schedule division of labor. Some of them man or work with the welfare department, or work with the cultural review committee, some work in our education and scholarship scheme. Then others, the last person as well, is working on sensitization and political leadership. We have other departments. Now, as it may, came up that we have to increase the number of our women in the cabinet. So what I'm saying in return is, any country that has a woman as the president, we should make reference. Here you have trustworthy, truthful, humility, everything, irrespective of women jealousy. You know, there we have gender jealousy. But outside that, women are meant to be not only saying that every successful man, there must be a woman. No, woman is supposed to be the light that is showing the husband the way to follow. Without a woman, in fact, a man is yet to be a complete man. Women have passed 50-50. We are going towards 75-25. But thank God for the program ongoing now. Mobilized us, sensitized us, getting our women registered as members of the cooperative society. I know they have a better objective, but our prayer will be, let it mature as they have programmed it.
Mrs. Ndukwe Marijan Akobweze. I am the Igwe of Form 1 in Ndiabo, and also the woman leader of the entire Ndiabo and Abachara. To tell you the truth, I feel great. I love everything you people do because I see it as a way forward towards getting so many things in terms of development, educating and sensitizing women that will bring good things into our community. Because of the involvement of women in the Igwe's cabinet, to tell you the truth, a lot of good things have come out from it, and I believe more will still come. During our cabinet meeting that comprises both the male and the female ones, we don't discriminate. We discuss issues that concerns both men and women, and particularly, since women are there, the issues about women are fully discussed, like the issue of this domestic violence and gender inequality that comes up from every part of the country. To be precise, to tell you the truth, within this our community in Diabo, we don't have all these discriminations because of the involvement of women in the cabinet. Women present their problems and it is fully and well treated by both men and women. And all the things we discussed in the cabinet are taken at village level, whereby we go to see women even in their different meetings and still talk to them on issues that concerns both women and men. And in fact, this has brought a lot of progress to Ndiabo community.
My name is Chief MD Chibweze. This is Chifu Develowana from Ndiabo. I am the Palace Secretary. I'm personal secretary to His Royal Highness Igwe BNS. I want to be sincere to you. There are a lot of challenges we have been having in this community, but because of the involvement of women in the cabinet, it was very easy to be resolved. I'll give you an example. There was a time we were having stray animals destroying crops, even before the invasion by the Fulani cattle men. it was these women that controlled it. We are talking about sanitation in the market. The local government is no longer taking care of the market. The women go about, they sweep it, cut away the refuse. And there are a lot of things they do. When you talk about mobilization, sensitization, if you don't involve them, you don't get anywhere. So there is nothing like conflict. It's just like a catalyst and a leverage. It helps us in doing whatever we want. What I want to tell them is that they have to get women involved. When you talk about transparency, commitment, dedication in development, if you don't involve the women, it is not going to move. All organizations you have women as their treasurers, they perform better because the woman knows where the money is going to. And if the money is meant for a specific project, she must ensure it is administered. If it's not, she will raise alarm. But a man might not do that. They don't compromise, diversions and, they always want to be committed and dedicated to issues. I will encourage other communities to emulate if they actually want to have a breakthrough in whatever they're doing.
My name is Chief Honorable Mrs. Christian Chukwuemeka, Assistant Secretary to the Cabinet, Lolo's Cabinet. I feel very great because now women can be part and parcel of Igwe's cabinet. In a very high level, the way I'm seeing it, because as you see women, even in the family, without a woman, there can be no success. She will perform wonders because it can never be bribed.
I'm His Royal Highness Igwe Benedict Najofo Eze. Eze was the 6th. Eze on Hawan of Ndiawo. Ndiawo is the headquarters of our new local government area in Enugu. It came on me through the unanimous decision of my cabinet members. We agreed that it would be incomplete if only men are allowed to work with Igwe as members of the Igwe Council. We looked at the motion, debated this, raised many issues, which includes gender matters, welfare issues, and to make complete equity and fairness to each and every member of this community, as to carry all apart. We then decided that we should include women in Ezamo's cabinet, and so we did. We started in earnest to have positive results. The first thing they did that surprised the community was that they set up special task force and enforced and reduced domestic animals moving astray, destroying our crops. Once they knock their gun, they will move out. So make sure any stray animal caught, the owner has to pay fine before you reclaim it. The same task force are in charge of our markets. If you get to our market square now, even though we had market 2 days ago, you wouldn't see any drop of rubbish inside the market. Our large market, as big as Obion, they will sweep everywhere, tidy up everywhere, getting ready for the next market week. Then they move in, they go, they sensitize women on the importance of girl-child education. As formerly, our people used to say that training a girl is a waste. But if you come to Ndiabona, we have more of girls in the university, in the secondary schools, in the primary schools. Because these women are going a long way, very much, to help us in sensitizing their crew women. 2, they helped us to enforce the humiliation of women, especially those that lost their husbands. We gave them the power, they have the authority as women, stay with the widow, make sure that nobody is being humiliated. The time they ask them not to wash hands before eating this and that, it's no more in my community again. Everything. Because we ask them, when a man lost, when a woman lost the husband, she will be penalized. But when a man lost the wife, almost the same day, the man may continue to enjoy his life. What makes it to be so? Where is it in the Bible a woman should be slain because the husband is dead, instead of being sorrowful. It's through the inclusion of these women in the cabinet. So they start to know and help us to bring to limelight that there is equity in them.
For Webby, but I don't know whether I should be jumping up and telling Webby to express my gratitude to the Webby organization, because without them, even though our Igwe is well educated and embraces anything that calls for development and anything that calls for good human relationship, but with the help of Webby, things are moving smoothly and they're educating us the more, and more good things are coming in. In fact, I say bravo to Webby, and I pray to God Almighty to give them more wisdom, more knowledge, and more good health, so that they will continue to do the things they're doing for us.
My message to Webby is congratulations, and I thank God on their behalf, because the knowledge and the power they brought into our community can never be overestimated. Because Webby has performed wonder through our chief Ijoma, a wonderful coordinator from the office. I say bravo and congrats, and may God continue to strengthen them, continue to give them the wisdom and the strength to continue their work.
Wonderful organization. Webby has opened the minds of my people, especially on women leadership and participation in politics. Webby made us to have a women council, and with Webby we are assuring them that in the nearest future, Fundiabo may produce a female chairman or a female state house of assembly. So Webby have made us to understand the usefulness of women in leadership position.